Hey, how's it going? It's McKinnon. Welcome to the UofSO. This is lesson 99. And the subject today is about keeping your overhead low when you're starting your online business, whatever it is, building affiliate websites, e-commerce websites, dropship sites, membership sites, subscription sites. It's the message is the same. In the beginning, keep your overhead low. Yes, you need to have certain tools. Yes, you need to have certain knowledge, but I would not go out and hire people in the beginning. You need to learn a lot of this by yourself. And by the way, the picture that we're looking at, that was the best image that I could find when I did a search for keeping overhead low. And hopefully this image will stick with you, as you remember this lesson. You got someone who's got an old, looks like it's an old Airstream, very old Airstream, and they've turned it into a little cupcake factory and retail outlet all in one. So I imagine they probably make their cupcakes right inside of that thing, and good for them. They're keeping their overhead low. I can tell you this, over the years I've had hundreds of employees, and I did my best over the years to pay them better than, at least, some of the positions were very simple positions. So better than McDonald's, for those positions, better than minimum wage. Okay, I always tried to do that. And then I had, people who were more in managerial type positions, and those people I tried to pay as well as I could. There were times when my payroll just killed me, as a business owner. And if I didn't have that, those maybe 2 months out of the year, I lost $50,000 a month because I had a staff of 35 people. That can kill a business owner. That can kill a business. So the message in this lesson is just how important it is when you start off, because I get people emailing me, not every day, but every couple of days I get an email from someone saying, thank you so much for the training. I'm just getting started at this. I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to do this full time. And one of my fundamental messages is, okay, just keep your costs down. Don't go out and get an office. Don't go hire anybody yet. You need to keep this lean and mean. For the first year for sure. Don't even think about hiring anybody or even outsourcing. Until you do it yourself and you really get it to the point where then you realize, okay, I've got these tasks where I'm just doing, I'm pinning images in Pinterest, or I'm just building these spreadsheets, and I just have to build tons of spreadsheets, and it's all the same thing. If there's really tedious stuff like that, that's where the outsourcing comes in. And I know, a lot of people say, oh, it's, un-American. You need to employ your fellow Americans. Well, not if it's going to put you out of business, okay? Tonight was the State of the Union address, and they're talking about mandating a new minimum wage. And my feeling about that, without getting too political here, is if a business can afford to pay more, they should. But if they can't, they shouldn't, because they're just going to go out of business. And now no one even has a job. They don't even have, now they're getting nothing. The minimum wage at least was something. So again, I don't want to get political in my lessons here, but I think that my point and the lesson here is, when you're starting off, you do need to keep your overhead very low. And you should not have a problem when you know that there's someone somewhere else in the world that could live much better because they're pinning images for you on your website. Because of the job that you provide them, they are not living in poverty. And yes, it would be wonderful if you could do that for someone in the United States or the UK or Germany, or wherever you are in the world. Wherever you're living, it would be nice to support your country, but not if it's going to put you out of business. So, you have to think wisely, and that's why in my previous lesson, I say that outsourcing is a smart strategy for building your business. Maybe just initially. Maybe you're going to get to the point where, you personally are making $250,000 a year, and you're like, you know what? I'd like to employ some people in my town here, and then maybe you do hire some of these jobs out at $15 an hour, and you're getting the added value because the person is right there, and you can talk to them, and you can collaborate, and maybe you can do it a little better. But my advice is, let's get you profitable first. And when you can go to Odesk and you can get some help to help you get where you need to be profitable, then that is a smart thing to do, and I highly recommend it. And so, other things, don't go crazy as far as buying too many programs and too many tools. Find the people who are giving you some free training like this, and then when it makes sense, when you really know that you're going to spend time focusing on a course, then pay for the $100, $200, or $300 course or whatever it is. But don't go crazy buying all these programs. I've done that in the past where I was just like, I was like an adrenaline junkie when it came to buying all of this training out there. And I think you just have to be prudent about it. If you want to focus on YouTube, then find the best YouTube training at the best price for you, and get it, and then focus on it for the next 2-3 weeks and become a master on it. Then apply it to your business, and make sure that you're really making money from it. And when you've recouped your costs by applying the training, then start thinking, okay, what's my next thing that I need to master? Amazon. All right, who's got the best training on Amazon? And then jump into that. So, whether it's tools or it's employing people, getting help, getting a virtual assistant, just keep those costs low, and that's what's going to help you truly succeed in this business, which is what I want for you, because I wouldn't be in this training business if I didn't think that I was going to create a lot of success stories. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to talking to you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.